Hey guys, it's Nikki. Welcome back to another song review. Today we're going to be listening to ZZ Top's either Grange or Grange. I tried to Google this and I see it both ways, so you guys can tell me which way is proper. It was the winner of last week's poll. I'll pop that in here for you to see. But I do know it's a town. People have told me that much, so I know that going into it. And I also know that there is a sound that is like a how. That's all I know. Otherwise, I mean, now I know it's about a town because you guys told me, but otherwise, I haven't heard the whole song. I just know that I think that noise is at the beginning. I think, but we will learn together. You guys can help me learn either way. Let's pop our headphones on, turn it up, and here we go.
Rumors spreading round.
Oh, I thought I said at the beginning.
Texas town. Like that shack outside the Grange, you know what I'm talking about.
The Grange.
Just let me know if you wanna go to that home out on the range. They got a lot of nice girls there.
Such a deep voice. There it is.
Here is fine if you got the time and the time to get yourself in. Here is tight most every night, but now I might be mistaken.
Nice drums. Cool. Dang. I didn't know they were this guitar heavy. I like it. The guy on the right seems to be having the most fun, I think. I like that, like, squeak. A little bit of a squeak of some sort. The drummer looks so serious. He like, you guys do your thing. I will keep the beat. That ended kind of abruptly, but fun song. Glad I heard the whole thing. I thought the how happened at the beginning, but apparently it was in the middle. But yeah, rumors spreading around in that Texas town about the shack outside of I forget how they said it. Let me see. LaGrange. And you know what I'm talking about? Just let me know if you want to go to that home out on the range. Okay, so range, LaGrange. That's how I can remember it. They got a lot of nice girls. Have mercy. Ha ha ha. He. Ha ha ha. I shouldn't leave that in. Well, I hear it's fine if you got the time and the 10 to get yourself in. And I hear it's tight most every night, but now I must be mistaken. Have mercy. And it says instrumental outro, which, yeah, the lyrics, I did kind of glance at them before I started the video, and I was like, this is a very short song. But then with the guitar, I mean, that was fun. And I know, I don't know, because if I hear myself in videos, and I would say I love this. This was cool. I enjoyed watching this. The guy on the right, like I said, he seemed to be having the most fun and like kind of like cueing or like pointing a lot to accentuate what was being played. But it's weird because I know in some videos I do complain if that kind of stuff goes on too long, but this felt like the right amount. Like I don't like it to just turn into like a major jam session, because then I do, like I said before in previous videos, I think it's just my attention span. I don't have the attention span for that. And I like lyrics typically, but this was like the perfect amount of both. And I enjoy watching them. They look like they're having fun. The drummer didn't look like he was having too much fun. He was just kind of like I said, just kind of watching them and letting them do their thing. But I'm glad I got to hear this song all the way through for once. I feel like I've heard the chorus, I guess, and the ha ha ha's in advertisements and like the just that riff, you know. I feel like it's probably been in, I want to say, a car commercial. That's probably where I've heard it. But yeah, it was cool to actually sit down and react to and listen to the whole thing. Huh. Okay, so I don't know if this was a car commercial I was thinking about, 1993. Would I remember that? I don't know. But this is from January 3rd, 1993. This is a Variety.com article. ZZ Top sues Mitsubishi over car ad. RCA recording artist ZZ Top and their music publisher have sued an ad agency and Mitsubishi Motor Sales of America, Inc., claiming they did not get permission for use of their song LaGrange and sounded like performers in a car ad. A complaint filed in U.S. District Court in Los Angeles by ZZ Top members Billy Gibbons, Dusty Hill, and Frank Beard, and manager Bill Ham, who runs Hamstein Music Co., said the ads were a deliberate and willful effort to misappropriate and infringe on the copyright to LaGrange and improperly exploit the persona, public reputation, and secondary meaning and association of ZZ Top. Ironically, ZZ Top was sued earlier this year by music publisher for bluesman John Lee Hooker, who claimed LaGrange was a copy of one of Hooker's songs. I don't know what came of that. Let me see if I can find that. Okay, so this is from AmericanBluesScene.com. It says ZZ Top argued that though LaGrange was based on the boogie chillin' and John Lee Hooker's style of boogie, the elements taken in the song itself were considered public domain. The argument, which ultimately was convincing to the court and the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, was that under the Copyright Act of 1909, boogie chillin' was no longer protected by copyright. So it was kind of based on that. Did you guys know that? That's interesting. I just thought it was a ZZ Top original. Okay, so I'm not going to put the John Lee Hooker song in this video because sometimes with older music, those get blocked like indefinitely and then it ruins the whole video. So we're just going to stick with risking copyright stuff with ZZ Top for now. But if you listen to that song, Boogie Chillin', I hope I'm saying that right as well, but that riff in LaGrange, it does sound very similar. But I mean, they said that it was kind of inspired by that sound, and if it was in the domain to be used by anybody, I guess it doesn't really matter. So yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was interesting, a fun fact. Let me know if you guys knew that it kind of was inspired by a different song. 'Cause I haven't heard of John Lee Hooker before this either. So like I always say, I have a lot to learn. So that's where you guys come in. Let me know anything you want me to know about ZZ Top and what else I should check out next by them. I have a rule on this channel where I put the same band in the poll 3 times in a row back to back, and then I'll still come back to them, but they won't be in the poll. And I think ZZ Top has one more week. I have to check to make sure of that for tomorrow's poll. Hopefully you see this. But yeah, this was a fun one. I like this a lot. I like that it was a live version too, that I could see that as well. I don't know what I like more. I like seeing both. I like seeing music videos. Even if they didn't make complete sense back in the day, I still like to see them. And I also like seeing them live and like in studios and stuff like this. So either way, I think it's great. But I will end this one for now. As always, thank you guys so much for watching along with me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.